Pharmacists warn against malarial drugs as a cure for coronavirus. Pharmacy experts at the University of Huddersfield are urging caution over claims that widely available anti-malarial drugs could be a magic bullet to prevent and cure COVID-19. And the medicines can, if used rashly, have serious side effects. Although there have been some encouraging signs from small-scale preliminary trials of the drugs chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine when administered to coronavirus patients, the results are preliminary and should be treated with care, argue Dr. Syed Shahzad Hassan and Dr. Hamid Merchant. Their co-authors, in collaboration with a pharmacist from Malaysia, Chias Yankau, of the International Medical University in Kuala Lumpur, of a new article in the British Journal of Pharmacy. It is freely available for all to read online. The authors chart the excitement in press and social media over claims that chloroquine and hydroxychloroquine could be effective COVID-19 treatments. But they also report how this had led to hoarding and therefore shortages of the drugs, available over the counter in some countries. There have been reports of deaths in some parts of the world because of inappropriate self-use of chloroquine. And while the drugs have a good safety record, they can have seriously adverse side effects, including loss of vision and fatal cardiovascular problems. It is the duty of pharmacists and other healthcare professionals to monitor the proper usage of these anti-malarial drugs, states the British Journal of Pharmacy article. As the evidence currently stands, write the authors, chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine cannot be used as a general treatment for all COVID-19 patients. Its use should be restricted for the treatment of COVID-19 associated pneumonia in severely ill patients only under a trial or clinical supervision of a licensed practitioner and close cardiac monitoring. The article, titled "Is It Worth the Wait? Should chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine be allowed for immediate use in COVID-19?" includes a bullet point list of key points and recommendations. It is stated that there is no evidence to support the mass use of chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine to prevent the infection in public at large, therefore these drugs cannot be recommended for general use by the public to protect from acquiring SARS-CoV-2 infection. Social isolation and quarantine measures are still appropriate to control the infection until a reliable preventive option becomes available, for instance a vaccine. The authors also point out that there had been only limited use of chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine in clinical settings and no conclusive, randomly controlled trials are yet available. It is argued that there is a need for an open access central repository where clinicians can record the use or outcomes of chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine or other pharmacological interventions for the thorough scrutiny of the data by the global scientific community. The warnings sounded in the British Journal of Pharmacy article have since been reinforced by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration in a web page that cautions against use of hydroxychloroquine or chloroquine for COVID-19 outside of the hospital setting or a clinical trial due to risk of heart rhythm problems. Thank you for watching our video. If you like our video, please subscribe.